Ousmane Dembele would be perfect for Manchester City. PSG have won 2-0 at Anfield. I think Liverpool played well. I think the penalty, if that gets given the game, potentially that's a game-changing moment. And obviously the crowd would be right up for it there. Yeah, the crowd would be right up for it if it was given, sorry. I think it was sort of a penalty, but the thing is, it weren't like it was clear as day and like a stone wall penalty, but like, I think, like, the Vinny one for Bernardo Silva, that wasn't a penalty in my personal opinion. Because, like, there was an offside in the build of it and it was a very harsh handball. Like, I understand his arm, like, is there and it does stop a clear, like, cut goal for Real Madrid, but I think if you give it in that, then you've got to give that. Like, sorry, I burped. It's the inconsistency that pisses me off with European Champions League referees, because there's just no consistency whatsoever at all. Like, and I remember that Sane goal, that was a clear goal before VAR, obviously, against Liverpool in the 17-18 season where we lost 5-1. There's just too many times where like the referees in European football just get things wrong, and it's just controversial. Remember that, was it red card for Buffon, Juventus, Real Madrid? Like it's always like Real Madrid or like foreign teams that get favoured. It just pisses me off at this point. And like the English clubs, other than like maybe the odd time for like Arsenal, like Liverpool, United, they might get favoured the odd time against like a smaller like foreign club. But like when it's ever like the big like European club, like the traditional clubs like PSG, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, Barcelona, like Porto or anything like that, AC Milan, Inter Milan, they always get favoured over the English clubs. And I just think Dembele, as obviously back to that topic, he would be perfect for City. I think like he can play right, he can play left. He's better than all our wingers combined that we've got. He's ruthless in front of goal. He's consistent. His injury problems have gone away since the times where he had at Dortmund, Barcelona, and I think was there anywhere else he was before any of those clubs? I don't actually know, but either way, his injury problems are nowhere near as bad as what they used to be. And I think if you did get him in, then obviously Doku would probably have to go, because obviously that's if you did put him out left, and if you did put him out right, then there'd probably be an argument that Semenyo would have to go, or even Savinho. I think Savinho probably goes anyway because he's just shit and I don't rate him at all, and I want him to fucking get the fuck out of my football club. But I think like Dembele, he's not like likely to leave PSG, but he's contracted at PSG to 2028, and so far he hasn't signed a new contract. That'd be really interesting if we get to like next year and he's got a year left on his deal and he hasn't signed a new contract. He could be just using PSG for more money to get a new contract, but like I just think he's done it all like in France, he's done it all in Germany, he's done it all in Spain. He hasn't played in the Premier League yet. And I think if we could get him, that'd be brilliant. That would be the icing on the cake, because even though Semenyo's done brilliantly since coming in and Doku's had a pretty good season as well, they're nowhere near the level of Ousmane Dembele. And I think if we could get him in, that would be absolutely brilliant. And also about Barcelona, they've not won the Champions League since they were about 6 or 7 years old. And don't start that meme in the comments, because if you do put that meme in the comments, I will block your comment and I won't even entertain it, because that comment can kiss my fucking asshole. And Atletico Madrid obviously scraped past Barcelona. They lose 2-1 on the night. I didn't watch it, but they obviously got a red card, Barcelona. And obviously they're out again at the quarterfinal stage. But Barcelona, for a club of that like established and like size and creme de la creme Barcelona European, they should be winning much more Champions League, and they should be at least getting like semi-finals, finals like pretty much every year. You can't win it every year, of course. Even Real Madrid have figured that out. But obviously, with a size that Barcelona are, they should be doing much better in the Champions League, despite like... And this is like a very good squad for Barcelona. It's like much better than their like previous squads of like 2021 and stuff like that, when they was getting battered by Barcelona, PSG and stuff like that. Like 4-1 in the Camp Nou. But I just think it's very possible for Barcelona to never win the Champions League for another like 10 years, because the last time they won it was like 11 years ago, and for a club like Barcelona standards, that's just not good enough, is it? But let me know what you think in the comments, and take care. And also Dembele, I think he's top 3 like wingers in the world right now. I mean, not wingers in the world, players in the world right now, along with Lise and I think that's probably the top 3. Harry Kane's up there as well, of course, but I think maybe Harry Kane's just in the bottom, like the fourth lot out of those three, and those three are better than him, but he's fourth, Harry Kane. But let me know what you think. Take care.